Welcome to our phonics lesson. Students watching, we are ready to begin right away by looking at our special sounds at chart 6. So students watching and boys and girls in our classroom, let's stand up. And we're going to start with this first special sound together.
K and duck, C-K. E and me, E, E. O and go, O, O. I and fly, Y, I. A and pray, A-Y, A. And stop, S-T. Pull and play, P-L, pull. Fur and frog, F-R, fur. Tur and train, T-R, tur. Sh and ship, S-H. And fish, T-H.
Now stop right there. It was a little bit too noisy for that one. Remember, this special sound is a quiet special sound. Let's say this one together again.
And six, T-H. And this, T-H. Bull and block, B-L, bull. Coal and clock, C-L, cool. Soul and flake, F-L, full. Goal and glue, G-L, goal.
Have a seat, students watching. How did you do with those special sounds? Our boys and girls in this classroom sounded nice. But I've got a challenge for our students watching and our boys and girls in the classroom. Maybe you just know these special sounds because I've been pointing them to them in order. What's going to happen if I point out of order? Students watching, what do you think is going to happen? Do you still know these special sounds? I want my boys watching and my boys to stand up. Boys watching and boys, follow my teacher pointer. Do you know these special sounds together?
Tur and train, T-R, tur. O and go, O. Bull and block, B-L, bull. Goal and glue, G-L, goal.
Have a seat, boys watching and boys in this classroom. You know these special sounds, even mixed up, you were right on. Girls watching and girls in our classroom, stand up. I loved how my ladies were so patient. Boys, are you sitting up straight and tall, listening to these special sounds? Ladies, let's start together.
And duck, C-K. And ship, S-H. I and fly, Y, I. Cool and clock, C-L, cool. And stop, S-T. Goal and glue, G-L, goal.
Have a seat, girls and girls watching. You did a great job, but now I have a challenge for my students watching. Are you ready, students watching? Students watching, I want you to say the special sounds I point to as Jacelyn says them. Jacelyn's eyes have not left mine. Jacelyn, are you ready for a challenge with our students watching? All right, Jacelyn, stand up. Here we go.
And the T-H.
Nice job.
O we go, O.
She got it.
Cool and clock, C-L, cool. And stop, S-T. E and me, E.
I couldn't trick Jacelyn, and I know I couldn't trick my students watching either. Now, I need a little bit of help remembering a rule. Students watching, maybe you can help me and the boys and girls in this classroom. It's our two-vowel rule. If you remember it, give me a smile. Full of smiles, students watching. I can see you smiling at me too. Stand up. Let's say our two-vowel rule together.
When there are two vowels in a word, the first vowel says its long sound, the second one.
Have a seat. The rule sounds good, but do you know how to use that rule? Students watching and boys and girls in our classroom, we're going to have a really fast challenge with some people. I want to know, can you find the two vowels in our word? Can you mark them? And then will you be able to read them too? Kendra already has a smile on her face. Kendra, come up. She's going to take care of our first word. Behind Kendra, I want Kyle. Kyle, great eyes. For our words in yellow, Willow's going to get us started. Behind Willow, I'd like to have Isaiah. We've got a little bit more to do with our last row of words. So right over here, Benjamin, come to our words in green. And behind Benjamin, let's have Jaden K. Jaden K, I like those eyes. While they're doing that, students watching and boys and girls in our classroom, I have some blends I want to see if you remember. Students watching, get us started with this blend. And I already have smiles in this classroom. What blend do you see, Cooper? Let's start with this first letter. What does that say?
I.
You got it. Good job, students watching. I hope you got that one right, too. What about this one? Isaiah's already back in his seat. He's already ready to read. Here we go, Isaiah.
Dad.
Nice job, students watching. Did you get that one correct, too? What about this blend? Have Kira's eyes. Kira.
2.
Fantastic. This one right here, Xavier. Got it right here for Rio.
Okay.
Wow, they were fast. And students watching, we're already ready to check our work. Students watching, I want you ready to read these words while I call on somebody in our classroom to read them. But before we do, can you see what I see? Boys and girls in this classroom and students watching, do you see it? Isn't it neat on this board? Those of you who I chose to work on my board, thank you for making it so nice and neat. Look at this first word right here. Everybody's reading this in their head. Good, I've got smiles. Students watching, what word am I pointing to? And what word do you see? Jed, nice smile.
Fake.
Fantastic job. What about this word right here? What do you see, Tyson?
Mine.
Very nice, fast reading. Our next word is this one. Students watching, read this one for us. And what word do you see, Kyle?
Feed.
Very nice work. This word right here is which word, Leah? Good eyes.
Gate.
Good job. Here we go. We're almost finished. Read this word to us, Bailey.
Light.
And I like how Bailey had a smile on her face when she read it. Students watching, read this word to us. And read this word to us, Lucas. Nice eyes.
9.
9. Fantastic job. I have a challenge for you, students watching and boys and girls in this classroom. This word right here, give me a rhyming word. Oh, I had some smiles already. Do you remember what a rhyming word is? And give me a good rhyming word, please, Kendra.
Cake.
That's the one I was thinking of. Good job. This word right here, I want a sentence, students watching. And give me a sentence using this word, Hannah S. Pretty smile. Think about what.
Built a gate.
Good, say it louder.
My dad built a gate.
Excellent sentence. She was really thinking. It was a good, complete thought. Well, today I brought with me 2 brand new special sounds. And this first special sound, students watching and boys and girls in this classroom, I'm going to tell you a secret about your teacher, Miss Howe. This special sound, whenever I have a piece of cake, I want this special sound for my piece. Don't give me a piece of cake that I can't see. I want a piece of cake that it takes me a while to get through because I love to eat cake. So students watching, how should you cut my piece of cake when I come visit you? And what is our new special sound? Jason, I love that smile.
And thick. T-H.
And I think Jason is like Miss House. She likes her cake to be thick, don't you, Jason? Our new special sound is in thick. T-H. Listen as I say it again. And did you notice something about my tongue when I say this special sound? And did you listen to how this special sound sounds? Let me say it again. In thick. T-H. Let's say it together.
And thick. T-H.
Oh, students watching, did you hear that? Did you know that if you are able to say this special sound and thick just right, then that's how you like your cake, and everybody in this room must like their cake to be thick. Girls watching and girls in this classroom, stand up. Do you like your cake to be thick? Let's say this special sound together.
And thick. T-H.
Woo, fantastic. Have a seat, boys watching, stand, and boys in our classroom, stand up. How do you like your cake to be?
And thick. T-H.
Good job. Have a seat. I'm about to turn this card to the back. Are your eyes already reading the words on the back of this card? I hope so. You be ready to quickly read these words. First word, stand and read it to us. I've got so many smiles. I love it. Willow.
Thump.
Thump is just right. Students watching, read this word to me. And what word do you see, Jaden K?
Moth.
Now, how many vowels in this word? Moth, is it? Do you know what a moth is, students watching? What is a moth, Jed?
It's a sort of fly.
It looks kind of like a butterfly, doesn't it? But you see it flying at nighttime. This word right here, read it to us. Good, so many smiles. Xavier.
Theme.
Theme is just right. He saw those 2 special sounds. Students watching, read this word. And what word do you see? Lucas, love that smile.
Faith.
Oh, how many vowels?
Bath.
Bath is just right. This word right here is what word? Jaden L.
Thin.
Oh, say it again. I love this word.
Thin.
Except for when it's cake time. This word right here. Read this word to us, Benjamin. Nice smile. Good. Sound it out. Did you read it, students watching?
Path.
Path was just right. Well, this is not the only special sound I brought with me today. I brought another special sound, and let me tell you, this special sound is important. I want you to know this special sound very well by the end of this lesson. In fact, some of you might already know this special sound. And what special sound do I want you to know very well by the end of the lesson, Kira?
In this TH.
That was very nice. Kira, could you say that one more time so I know our students watching were able to hear you?
In this TH.
Fantastic. Our new special sound is in this TH. Listen as I say it again. In this TH. Let's say that special sound together.
In this TH.
Table 1 stand, table 3 stand, table 5 stand. Let's say this special sound together.
In this TH.
Nice job. Have a seat. Table 2 stand, table 5 stand. And students watching, join us with this one.
In this TH.
Nice job. Have a seat. I'm turning it to the back of this card. Are you already reading these words? I'm ready for this word right here. Stand and read it. Tyson, good eyes. One more time so we can hear you. There you go. This next word right here is what word, Rio? That is correct. This word right here. Oh, I've got so many smiles. Students watching, you read it for us first. And what word do you see, Kyle? Then is right. This word right here, this is a challenge word. Students watching, what is it? And what do you see, Leah?
Bake.
Good, she saw those two vowels. What about this word? Read it to us, Hannah A.
Thy.
Thy is a good Bible word, and this is another good Bible word. Read this to us, please. What is it, Isaiah? Good. Students watching, read it before Isaiah. See if you can. Oh, look at how many vowels.
Thine.
Thine is just right. Let's look at our words on our chalkboard, and we are ready to read them. We have some special sounds in these words, but let's look at this first word right here. What word do you see, students watching? And what word is this, Tyson?
Fifth.
Fifth is correct. Let's go down to this word here. What is the special sound in this word first, students watching? And what is our special sound, Kendra? That's it. Now read our word to us, Kendra.
Fen.
Fantastic. Students watching, read this word to us. And what word do you see? Bailey. Put it all together.
Half.
Half is just right. What about this word right here? Read this to us, Willow.
That.
That is correct. This word is just for Hannah S. Hannah S.
Half.
And finish this up, please, Jacelyn.
Those.
Did you see my cake on the board, students watching? What do you think? Is that the way I like my cake to be sliced, Leah?
Yes.
Yes, I like my cake to be nice and thick. Now, I want you to notice something. I brought with me today some friends, and I want you to notice, first of all, this phrase that I have. Read that phrase to us, students watching. And what phrase do you see? Oh, I've got a lot of smiles. What's our phrase? Kira?
Tim is dad.
Now, read carefully. Read just what's written.
Jim is.
Now, don't is. We're just going to say Jim's.
Dad.
Oh, look at that vowel sound and look at that ending sound. Students watching, can you see it?
Dog.
Dog is correct. Our phrase is Jim's dog. Now, students watching, if I said the phrase Jim's dog, how many dogs does Jim own? Hannah A., what do you think our students watching said? How many dogs does he have?
One.
He has just one dog. Now, notice, he's got a cute dog, doesn't he? He's only got one dog to take care of, but I have another phrase I want you to see and I want you to read. Students watching, read our second phrase to us. And Kendra, what's our second phrase?
Jim's dog.
Oh, not Jim's dogs. This is another boy. What's his name?
John's dog.
Now, if I said that to you students watching, does John have just one dog? And what do you think? Rio, does he have just one dog? No, we know that when I add S to the end of a word, Jed, it's going to mean more than one. Now, this time it means that John, he's got 2 dogs. But John could have 3 dogs, or 4 dogs, or even more. Notice that apostrophe S at the end of their name. Remember, that means it belongs to them. So Jim's dog is his one dog. John's dogs are his 2 dogs that he takes care of. Prepare for mini sheet. Students watching, have that mini sheet right in front of you. We're going to start right away with some blends. Eyes. Write the blend ha, ha. Like how Willow waited for me to point back. She's going to be a careful writer. Once you write on this side where you've got some more room, write the blend ha. Eyes. Write the blend re, re. Find a little bit of room right up there. Make sure you're not writing too big. Eyes. Write the blend taw, taw. Good. Now what says re? Now taw. Eyes. Write the blend sa, sa. Eyes. Write the blend gnaw, gnaw. Students watching and boys and girls in this classroom, put your pencils down and put your finger on that first blend so we're ready to check. Spell our blend ha for us, Jed.
H-A.
That's correct. Re, Kendra.
R.
Ta, Leah.
T-O.
Sa. Spell that for us.
S-U.
S-U is correct. And our last blend, spell it for us, please. Gnaw. Tyson.
N-O.
N-O is right. Pick up your pencil, draw a small line. And we're ready to write some words now. Eyes. Write the word bed. Mom said, make up your bed. Bed. Good. Kira started with a blend and she's adding her ending consonant. Eyes. Write the word hop. Do not hop in line. Hop. Eyes. Write the word mud. A pig will play in the mud. Mud. Eyes. Write the word dig. Can you dig a hole? Dig. Eyes. Write the word can. Can you work hard? Can. Pencils down. Students watching and boys and girls in our classroom, let's check our work now. How do you spell the word bed? Hannah A?
B-E-D.
B B-E-D is correct. Hop, spell it for us, Benjamin.
H-O-P.
Good job. Mud, Rio.
M-U-D.
M-U-D is right. Dig, Willow.
D-I-G.
D-I-G is right. And can, spell that for us. Hannah, S.
C-A-N.
C-A-N is correct.